Get ready for an epic adventure as we uncover the top 10 most challenging, jaw-dropping, and heart-pounding roads on our planet. These routes will test your courage and skills like never before. From narrow paths along cliffs to steep mountain climbs, each road presents its own unique challenges. So fasten your seatbelt and join us for a thrilling journey that will leave you breathless and exhilarated. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned until we reveal the number 1 road that will truly blow your mind. Let's get started. Number 10. James W. Dalton Highway, Alaska. More commonly known as the Dalton Highway, its isolated position makes it a regular on the most dangerous roads in the world lists. Signposted as Alaska Route 11, the 414-mile road is named after the engineer who supervised its construction as part of the supply route for the Trans-Alaska Pipeline System. The 2-lane gravel road is primitive in parts and mostly used by huge trucks traveling between the city of Fairbanks and the northern oil fields. Featuring steep gradients, only 3 towns and fuel stops across the entire route, and extreme polar weather conditions such as limited visibility which requires headlights to be on at all times. Drivers are strongly encouraged to only travel with survival gear such as provisions and warm gear on board. Number 9. North Yungas Road, Bolivia. That this route from La Paz to Coroico is also known as the Road of Death, or El Camino de la Muerte in Spanish, gives you some idea why it is included on our list of most dangerous roads. In fact, it has often been dubbed the most dangerous road in the world. The single gravel lane cut into the mountainside features a narrow and uneven track, sheer 900 m drops, virtually no guardrails and dense cloud cover which limits visibility. This road has officially been closed to traffic for some years now due to the sheer volume of accidents and fatalities, but cyclists still flock to travel the road and it has become something of an iconic tourist location. Number 8. Zoila Pass, India. Zoila is a high, unpaved mountain pass in Indian Kashmir that is so narrow in parts that a single car can struggle to fit through. Often noted as one of the world's most dangerous roads, extreme weather in the form of winds, storms, ice, and snow can make the road muddy and impassable, and it is often closed completely for up to 6 months of the year. 4-wheel drive is strongly recommended for anyone thinking of taking a trip along this section of Indian National Highway 1D between Srinagar and Leh, as it does not have any barriers. Number 7. Atlantic Road, Norway. Located on the Norwegian coast, the Atlantic Road is arguably one of the most scenic routes in the world, but it features as one of our dangerous roads because driving along it has been likened to teetering on the edge of the sea. Linking the towns of Kristiansund and Molde, it features 8 breathtaking bridges including Storsundet Bridge, which is so steep it can look more like a ramp or diving board than a crossing point. Other characteristics include serpentine twists and turns which can make drivers feel as though they are dipping and diving on a roller coaster. Last but not least, the weather in the area is also unpredictable, featuring sudden loss of visibility and temperature drops, as well as high winds. Number 6. Guoliang Tunnel Road, China. Carved by hand through a rocky mountain face by villagers from the virtually cut-off Guoliang in Hunan province during the 1970s, this road ranks as one of the world's most dangerous roads because it is known as a stretch that does not tolerate any driving mistakes. A laser focus on the road ahead is required to navigate the tunnel, which is only 3.5 m wide in places and barely allows for 2 cars to pass each other. Sheer drops, combined with no clear idea of how structurally sound the whole road is, are worsened by bad weather routinely shrouding the road in fog and causing mudslides. Number 5. Skipper's Canyon, New Zealand. Tucked away in the southwest of New Zealand's South Island, Skipper's Canyon makes it on to our list of most dangerous roads because of how high, narrow, and twisty it is. Hand-carved by miners in the late 1800s and unpaved, the road is full of sharp bends which feature sharp drops to the Shot-Over River below. Overall, it's so risky and tricky to drive that many car rental agencies won't allow their vehicles on it, and insurance is invalidated if these instructions are disregarded. Number 4. Rodovia da Morte, Brazil. The BR-116 from Fortaleza to Jaguarão, nicknamed Rodovia da Morte or the Highway of Death by locals, is one of the world's most dangerous roads because it is the scene of thousands of deaths each year. Bad weather conditions, combined with a section of winding road running perilously close to the mountain's edge without any protective fencing, plus the risk of being attacked by armed gangs, combine to make the route very perilous. Number 3. Fae Meadows Road, Pakistan. This mountain track makes the cut as one of the most dangerous roads because its hand-carved 10-mile stretch, which has not had any repairs since it was built by villagers hundreds of years ago, is unpaved and uneven, and reaches over 300 m above sea level but features no guardrails. Additionally, while Fae Meadows Road is narrow throughout its duration, no wider than a 4x4 for much of the route, it is so narrow at the end, by the village of Tato, that journeys must be completed on bike or foot. Number 2. Siberian Road to Yakutsk, Russia. This unpaved Russian highway, also known as the A360 Lena Highway, runs straight through Siberia. During the winter, which is 10 months long, temperatures get so low you can't wear your glasses, as the metal will freeze to your face. The road crosses mountains, forests, deserts, and much more. During summer, the icy road turns to mud, which is when driving conditions become worse. In July and August, the road is a mud blanket swallowing vehicles. It is the only available route to arrive to the city of Yakutsk, so motorists have no choice. The road is isolated, so carrying survival supplies is key, just in case you get stuck. Fun fact, this road is the only road where the coldest temperature has ever been recorded outside Antarctica. Number 1. Bayt D915, Turkey. The D915 is listed as one of the most dangerous roads because of the 29 hairpin bends and a distinct lack of railing and barriers to protect drivers along its 66-mile length. Parts of the high-altitude road are closed during the winter months because of the effects of extreme weather such as snow blizzards and avalanches, and the surface of the road itself is in very poor condition, mostly loose gravel. Some parts, meanwhile, are barely wide enough for 2 cars to pass. The road is a true highway to hell and has taken numerous lives in recent years, therefore being given the title of the most dangerous road in the world on our list. What an exhilarating ride it has been. We've explored some of the world's most daring and breathtaking roads, each one a testament to human determination and the awe-inspiring power of nature. From death-defying cliffside traverses to heart-stopping mountain passes, we've experienced it all together. But our journey doesn't end here. There's a world full of adventures waiting to be discovered, and we invite you to join us on our next escapade. Subscribe now to stay updated on our future expeditions, where every road promises new thrills and unforgettable experiences. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey, and we'll see you on the road ahead.